Alright, whoever you might happen to be, kissing my baby all on her mouth and shit, all over her face. For some reason, you kept her saying, like, you're not her mother and you're not really with her daddy. It would be papoose and all like that. But, you made her go through a whole bunch of things like calling her Remness or Remembrance, right? But her name is Cherish. Remembrance and Remembrance. And yeah, what aboutness? Like, them pictures are still up online. I got shot in the stomach. And Remembrance and Nis, they both got shot. And Cherish, Nis died. And y'all had said that, like, who would post something like that online? Someone who didn't know. Somebody who had a chicken pox scar right here. Got shot through it, and killed my babies. So, I don't know, like, why you put her Cherish through so much anguish in that video, and act like you sitting there saying like you're still trying to get them back. Cherish, Reminisce. I know we're about this though, and everything else, but I'm generally United States American military, and those babies were taken from me in my life. Papoose too. Kept forgetting where they were because y'all shuffled them around. By the time Papa came around, she was living right there at the Library of Congress with him. But Papa was the only baby that he had with him in D.C. We have all these other different children that came between Remness, Cherish, and Papa. And we have the 3 newborns, Babel, Pebbles, I think, and the other one, I can't remember the name. Anyway, them 3, they're 3 boys. I'll figure it out, because, y'all still keep abducting my children. But I would like to know whether that you believe that you can be on YouTube or anywhere else trying to make a public plea talking about you're trying to get my children that y'all assaulted and shuffled around back. Cherish and Reminisce, they are 11 years old. They are not little girls. They're not little babies. They are my babies. They are mommy's babies. And they're little killers. Hey, daddy is. That nigga stuck gunner. So we don't exactly know why you're like on the internet or anywhere else talking about you still trying to get my children, my daughters, my 2 babies, Cherish and Reminisce back. They were never supposed to be with y'all. They weren't in your care, your custody. I'm mommy and Papoose is daddy. So you were never supposed to have our children. And I damn sure know I ain't give them to you to rape. And they ain't say it, neither Papoose. We ain't give you a baby to rape. Like, we ain't know that one summer. That kind of family, we don't play that shit. So just so you know, you gonna cut that shit out. You gonna stop running around saying that my children are supposed to be yours. Like, you're supposed to be taking care of my children. Like, we don't play that shit. They all live with their siblings at the stand. My mommy, the nun, and my husband, Major Granny and shit, Scooby or whatever. Military Molly and shit. And my other baby fought up in the bay. And just so happens that's where Papoose is too. So, I'm still these same Jones telling us out here, pushing the cart or whatever and doing what I need to do. But I'm raising my babies better than quite many of y'all can say. Especially you, because you're trying to make a public plea for somebody else's children. None of my children. I birthed those babies and got shot during the process of carrying them to life to term and giving birth to them. And then they gone, you know what I'm saying? And they came back. So, I'm confused. Like, you can't have my children. You can't have my children. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, bitch, but you cannot have my children. just so you know. So, it's dark and my phone is low charge. Look at the lights over there. I love it. The little colorful walkway. Wait, you see, right? Again, I'm catching colors on the other side. Colors on the other side. Oh, look at that. What we got? We got, give me that. You may, 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 ooh, give me that. Give me that. Anyway, so just recall that. Anyhow, I want to do this video partially treating my legs. This is the lidocaine I got from CVS. So, gotta try to find another power source. In the meantime, just like with treating my back, I'm feeling the sensation of a possible infection underneath the skin within a muscle in order to heal my legs and heal this situation, because I keep going through this shit where I keep getting my legs in a better situation and position. However, they keep doing this to me. Same shit. They doing this. They keep doing the same shit, making me sick over and over again. So I'm still working on that. They still refuse to give me any of my hard-earned income back, and I'm still working. I still got that clear music group thing, clear comic and shit like that, and I work for Mr. Nappy. Hot 977 stuff. I'm still producing. I need to learn more about production, like board style and stuff. And I made Jabberwocky, and I still do other choreographing and stuff like that. I still own EBEN. Still working with CVS and stuff. I own Target, CVS, Panda Express, 7-Eleven. Some other holdings. I'm working on getting my money back, but primarily I'm focusing on being in the general United States American military. In addition to that, doing that business thing. Plus I'm still working on being a professional student. I'm still majoring in psychology. However, it's a segue after I received my 16th PhD. Now I'm taking sociology. It's actually a double major. One is sociology, interpersonal sociology with emphasis in labyrinth studies. And the next one, sociology, is societal relation, interpersonal society, whatever. That one has a lot to do with the effects of terrorism on society. In addition to that, I'm taking criminology, electives in law enforcement, SWAT, medical sciences, my second term of the ROTC, so limited ROTC officer. All those classes. I also go to the University of Juilliard, and I'm working on that, getting my legs back together so I can dance. So I still dance with it, but not as well as I would like, even to be learning and starting again. Other than that, I also go to the Oxford. That's a recent acceptance. I didn't start yet. I don't know what courses to pick. At KU, I'm working on a PhD in business analytics. So I happen to be Chief Operations Officer of Family Dollar Tree Inc. So I need that course to coincide with Family Dollar Tree. And I go to New York Art and Design. I'll be starting predominantly my event planning and wedding planning to enhance my management. Well, 3 of my PhDs. Plus, I have a master's doctorate, whatever, in business administration. So there's the business administration, emphasis retail, business administration, emphasis retail management, business administration, management, overall management, and master doctorate in the same. I also have marketing and a whole bunch of other things. And as a home building institute graduate, my professor, Mr. Green, was so, I say, taken by my work. He gave me a bid to assist with restructuring the academy, which I accepted. I also have a project to restructure the military sciences school at Washington State University. And I also got into Harvard University School of Law, which I did as a student at High Placement Academy High School. But I got in again this year. And I've been at Howard since last year. So I'm taking those 6 programs, PhD programs there. Plus being a Grace Fellow and a Harvard Gravy Fellowship student for the 2nd term. There are very many things going on with me, and I'm still trying to keep up with everything, like studying for the ASVAB. But we'll see what I can get worked out. Because in the meantime, one of my projects is to write papers on ASVAB topics, which I would need to do restructuring ROTC and School of Military Sciences and stuff. So I started this on 8/20 and I didn't exactly finish it. I wanted to preview it since I have it here and it came up from the 2020-2021 ASVAB practice test. Momentum, the drive behind movement. Question 15 in the diagnostic test section asks, what is momentum? The first answer choice is the push or pull that forces an object to change its speed or direction. In a directional sense, from what I can recall without review or further research, the push or pull phases of movement is an occurrence of an action-reaction scenario, i.e., for every action there is a reaction that can flow in the form of a chain unless there is some impacting force that stops the object's movement. So that was the first 2 paragraphs I wrote for that, even a little chart. And I'll go from there. And alright, deuces.